Well, for Ethan, he started speaking late. For me, we thought that, being a boy, it's quite common for a boy to start speaking slower than his sisters. So then when he turned 4, that's when we get feedback from teachers in school saying that he doesn't mix well in terms of understanding what the teacher is saying in class. He has difficulties. So that's when we got feedback from the teacher, that's when we decided that we should take some action.
Yeah. Coming to KidzGrow?
Well, one of the first thing that we did was to send him to a speech therapist. The sessions for about 4 months. There was some changes, but not noticeable.
And what program did Ethan take at KidzGrow?
So-called, he went through the LSC, and he was advised to go through 2 programs. They are Fast Forward and Revamp. So I enrolled him in Fast Forward first because after going through Fast Forward program, the results weren't excellent, but then I was thinking maybe it could be due to the motor skills, the whole works. So I've more or less decided that I should send him to Revamp when he finished his Fast Forward. I was told that, Ethan didn't do so well, but KidzGrow was generous enough to offer him a second course of Fast Forward for free. I was very pleased, and I thought that was a genuine show of concern from the team at KidzGrow.
And what was one of the first changes you noticed when your child first started attending?
I think Ethan started picking up sounds. He started being able to differentiate sounds better. Therefore, I think it helps in terms of learning the language. So yeah, that's one of the... Ethan could express himself. He was having a good time, I guess, being able to mix around without having the disability to express. Before KidzGrow, he was like, you can tell that he's more on his own, but having been through the programs at KidzGrow, he can mix around with his friends, and it's a joy for me to see him, running around. Yeah, he is much better. I think he is able to control his emotions better. I guess the fact that he can channel his emotions at the right place and right time instead of just letting off his steam.
Oh, he used to have
therapist noticed his changes, and she did mention that hey, Ethan stopped whispering for one. He displayed an air of confidence during the session. During a speech session, there will be questions asked and things like that. So Ethan would be, instead of saying the answer loudly, he would say things like whispering, and whenever he walks into the room, he no longer keep quiet. He would chit chat with the speech therapist, and before that, he didn't even greet her.
Any moods, any changes in mood or general happiness of your child? And did he enjoy coming to?
Overall, he's less moody. The fact that he can express himself, I think that helps, because he would be able to tell, "Mommy, I'm happy today. Mommy, I'm sad. I'm having fever." When a child is able to express himself, it's so much easier for the parents to know his needs. So I think that is very important, because sometimes as parents we'll be wondering what he wants. So I think in that sense, both my husband and I, we are quite happy to be able to help him now that we know his demands and his moods.
And as a concerned parent sharing your story, what message do you want to give other parents who are listening?
Message would be, dear parents, if you have a child out there who needs help and you have a list of 3 to 4 places to check out, do try, or rather do put KidzGrow as number 1 on the list. Give it a shot.